This is from Robert Wilson.
This looks like the entire run of it.
Oh, they actually like properly sealed this. I mean, check this out here. They actually proper
wax
seal there. So I feel kind of bad about the fact that I'm going to rip this open here. And a note, why don't you read this real quick?
More boxes. Hello, Linkara. I'm Robert. I started watching Atop the Fourth Wall in the spring of 2014 and have been an avid fan ever since. You've rekindled my love of comic books, and I am the happy owner of Star Trek number 55, Star Trek TNG number 51, Jurassic Park number 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 28, number 2 and number 6, Brute Force number 1, looking for the other 3, and 3 Image comics. I am sending you these 2 Image comics because they have character development, but this is an Image product, so it's not good development. Also, look at who the director of licensing is on the bottom left corner of Youngblood, of the Youngblood issue.
Youngblood number 9, which actually I hadn't bought yet. So, and this is one we're doing next February. So, thank you very much.
Director of licensing.
Director of licensing.
It says bottom left corner.
I'm not. There's nothing.
Maybe it's on the inside.
Maybe it's on the inside. I'll take a look at that.
Now some questions.
So Bloodstrike. You ask the questions. I will take a look here.
When are you going to post another top 15 screw-up video?
This end of the year.
What do you think of the mistress in Doctor Who?
I like her. She and Capaldi have great chemistry. I really did not like the finale where they the finale of that season, but she was a delight in it.
Are you satisfied with Dino Charge?
I've only watched the first 2 episodes, so unfortunately I don't have any big thoughts about it, but I like those first 2 episodes. The director of licensing is Sherry Liefeld. Or Cherry, Chery, probably Liefeld's wife. Me oh my.
Is Missing Number still alive?
I don't know.
And why did you stop using those commercial break announcements?
Because I stopped having mid-roll ads. Because that was a thing on Blip. My Patreon, once my Patreon reaches $1,000, that was the milestone to get rid of the mid-rolls. And since I didn't have any mid-rolls anymore, it made no sense to have the mid-roll bumpers. But I collected them all into one video, and I'm pretty sure I posted that up since then.
I also want to thank you for relating my interest in Power Rangers. Thanks to History of the Power Rangers, I now own a Legacy Morpher and the DVD set for Kyoru Sentai Zyuranger.
Oh, thank you very much.
Most people say that Zyuranger is better, but I don't see that. The episodes are more serialized, there's more consistency in the main story, but other than that, both shows are just as good. I'm looking forward to your next US 1 review and the rest of Trouble.
Well, I'm presuming that this came before the latest US 1 episode, which came out about 2 weeks ago.
Also, if you didn't notice, look at the package again. Unless that was the
wax seal.
Wax. Hoping you are well, Robert W. Wilson III.
Thank you very much, Robert.
Thank you, Robert.
You're up next.
Hey, you want some more,
All right, let's open up one of the Jeffrey SP at once. Because maybe these are ponies, maybe these are not. We'll soon find out. If they're ponies, we'll skip to the next one.
Bubble wrap.
Oh, there's actually non-pony stuff in here. There's actually non-comic stuff in here. What do we got here?
Star Trek SF Movie Selection by Konami. It's a figurine collection.
Oh, wow.
From the Japans.
Wow, this is awesome. Thank you. Now the ponies. No, I'm kidding. What do we got here?
Batman Beyond. We got a lot in here.
Yeah, like I said, there's 4 of these. Why don't you take out the entire thing? We'll split it up and...
I don't know if I can.
We are going to zip through these.
Oh, good. The bottom.
More grim fairy tales and fan service. Here we go. We'll do a lightning round of these.
Alrighty.
Teen Titan Spotlight on Wonder Girl.
I gotta pitch stuff. Hang on. Did we say Batman Beyond? Whatever. Batman Beyond.
Starfire, number 8, which I have already. Sorry.
Shield, number 1.
Dark Knight 3, which I do not have, so thank you very much for that.
Mary Jane, Homecoming.
Rod Serling's The Twilight Zone. I didn't get into these during the long box month, but these are adaptations of actual episodes. I don't have this one. Will the Real Martian Please Stand Up? That's a great episode and hopefully a good comic.
Legion of Superheroes in the 31st Century.
Okay, now I'm really confused about that comic they sent because Grim Fairy Tales Volume 1.
Oh, here, have the volume 4.
Oh, this is volume 4. Guess what else I got? Volume 2. Volume 3.
You are set. Phantom Girl. Is this Oshi or just she?
She.
She.
S-H-I. Here, hand me a few of these.
I saw the O.
I'll grab 2 of these here. American Honda presents DC Comics Supergirl. I have another one of these.
Just imagine Stan Lee.
Secret Files and Origins. Showcase 95, Supergirl. Back when she was back when I don't know what the hell was going on there. And finally, Tangent Comics Flash. Tangent Comics was a idea, basically, what would happen if the DC Comics were made today, I would say? Or I can't
What would happen?
I can't remember. I can't remember if that was the premise or it was something else. Basically, it's just taking all these characters and creating a whole new universe around them. It was actually fairly popular. They included it in the DC multiverse. I don't know anything else beyond that. Well, we got one Jeffrey SPF box. Let's go for broke and get another one out of the way.
Mega box.
Another mega box. Maybe I'll get more ships. Or maybe this will be the ponies one. Because of course he
Pony ships.
As of course he has derpy hooves here on the cover here. Whoop. No, that's another big thing of comics. Let's do another lightning round. Ugh.
Outsiders.
I probably have it, considering I have a bunch of Outsiders trades. I was really into Outsiders when I was younger. It's not very good. Spider-Girl, the daughter of Spider-Man ones.
She-Hulk.
Spider-Girl number 79.
The visitors are our friends.
Spider-Girl number 13. That's V. It's awesome.
Ooh, Superman y la Mujer Maravilla.
C.
El asesino escondido.
I can't read Spanish. Transformers Till All Are One number 1.
I believe it's the hidden assassin. If my college Spanish is...
Sequest DSV. That interests me because I want to rewatch Sequest because I heard it got really bad in the second and third seasons. Friday the 13th, which more of these because for long box. I'm probably gonna do a summer long box all for Friday the 13th comics.
Spider-Man and Power Pack.
Xena Warrior Princess number 2.
William Shatner's Tech World. Ooh.
Red Sonja number 0.
Here's more Tech World, more Shatner.
With a Greg Land cover on that one.
Super Shatner.
Jungle Girl. We have all the bad girl comics.
Kitty Pryde, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Vampire Love. Vampirella. I can never remember how that's pronounced.
Yeah, let's go the last one.
Oh dear. I really need to review this at some point.
Men in Black.
The thing is, Men in Black the comic is very different from Men in Black the movie. They changed a lot for the movie, and all the better for it. Spider-Man Unlimited number 3, based off of the brief animated series.
I got one for you. Street Fighter Cross G.I. Joe. That's a good one.
The Sensational She-Hulk number 10, which I think is probably the one with US 1 in it. I cannot remember. Because they brought back US 1 to wrap up some storyline stuff, I think.
Generation Hex.
Oh, we knew it was coming. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, number 42. Surprisingly, very little My Little Pony stuff, because I was expecting more from Jeffrey. Because I'm pretty sure he sent me more My Little Pony stuff before. Naira? 90s Girl.
Transformers.
Jet. Woo.
Is this a coloring book?
No, it's just an alternate.
Star Trek and Green Lantern.
I've actually announced that I'm doing that for the 50th anniversary, the Star Trek Green Lantern crossover, The Spectrum War. I'll get more into that in September.
It is now a coloring book.
Atomic Angels. Atomic with a K, and there's actually 2 of these. Oh.
Because I demanded it, Secret Origins. And the amazing question on the bottom was it, why is this gorilla crying? Or chimp.
I'm not sure what the hell this is exactly. I mean, it's a parody of the Nightmare, it's an homage to the Nightmare on Elm Street cover. A Blood Boulevard, the thing is covered up, in Spider Creek. I'm not sure what the deal is there, but that'll be interesting for Longbox.
Spider-Girl. More Spider-Girl.
Haunted Love.
More Spider-Girl. More Spider-Girl.
Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover. I know about this, and, maybe that'll end up on the show.
Spider-Girl.
Witchblade. Transformer Spotlight, and you can get that one.
Why?
Show it.
Spider-Man Team Up, Gambit, and Howard the Duck.
Thing of beauty right there. All right, open up the
I
next
imagine
one.
it.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Like I said, I'm really surprised I actually didn't get more pony comics out of you. Maybe there's more in the other two boxes, but this has been but would you send... like I said, please limit it to one box per thing now, just because of how much stuff you send. I don't have that much space, but thank you so much for them, because this is a really eclectic collection here, and a lot of stuff that I probably won't review. A lot of it I will review.
This is at least like 2 feet high, the stack that we've made. My stack. You have your stack.
No, I've started a new stack over there. I've been stacking my stuff on there too, just because there's so much. And that's not even counting the complete My Little Pony Friendship is Magic run. And we're still not done yet. We're getting close to being done, but there's still a few more boxes.
I've got one from Dave Arroyo from the Bronx.
Yes. I mispronounced his name last time, and so I don't know what he said the correct way to pronounce it was.
Arroyo.
I'm sorry.
Arroyo Speedwagon?
Yes. Oh! We got action figures here. Got a very chunky Superman. And, this is Superman and Supergirl from All-Star Batman and Robin. These are the Frank Quitely designs, which explains why he's really kind of beefy.
What if Wolverine was Lord of the Vampires? That is a question
that is a very
asks.
good question, and that will end up on Longbox someday.
I'm seeing what's in the letter. Dear Lewis, thank you so much for posting your unboxing video. I was thrilled to see you received my, now yours, Illuminator and Deathmate comics. It's always very interesting hearing your thoughts on our suggestions. This time around, I've included a few new things. We have, if I can find it, Sax and Violins. Ooh.
Sax and Violins.
A comic made by two legends of the industry, Peter David and George Perez. This comic proves that no matter how good you are, you still can produce crap.
I think I've seen this before.
Hey, we have another Vampirella.
I am
also surprised you have not covered her before. I know it's tempting to put her on Long Box of the Dam, but this issue is horrible.
Like I said, I think the thing that's keeping me back is I always forget how to pronounce her name. Vampirella.
Go with that one.
We'll go with that.
It has some of the worst anatomy done on a woman I've ever seen. So much opportunity to rip on, so sexist. We have Steel Town Rockers.
I have like 5 copies of Steel Town Rockers.
I know how much you love musical comics.
It's not very good, but I think I looked at it before thinking I might do it for like a live show, and I never did. It's just kind of eh. But yeah, I have several issues of Steel Town Rockers. And
going back to the question we asked before, what if Wolverine was Lord of the Vampires?
That will probably make it on the
This is my favorite what if comic, and I think will be great on Longbox. The story is simply amazing. I hope you feel the same way.
Also, another thing down there. Why don't you finish reading the letter?
This is American-Born Chinese.
I've heard about that.
This one's for Viga. I don't know if she has read it, but it's a great read. It's filled with monkey gods and teenage angst.
I'm almost dead certain she has, but she will probably appreciate having a copy if she doesn't have one already.
Finally, I have included 2 figurines, All-Star Superman and Super Lois. I figured they could look pretty cool on a wedding cake.
Oh, there's an idea.
Thanks again for all the great videos, and you almost got my name right. And he pronounces it out, Arroyo.
Okay. Thank you again for this, David. I'm very much appreciative. These, at the very least, even if I don't use them for cake toppers, they'll make great stuff to put in the background of videos. Thank you again.
Are we good to plug his channel?
Go ahead and plug his channel. What do we got here?
Could you mention my YouTube channel, which is Arroyo 2099. It's filled with my stand-up and some video reviews.
All right, you opened that one, right?
Thank you very much, Dave.
Thank you very much, David. I'm opening up this one next.
Ooh, I got floor stuff still.
Yep. Oh, this one looks like a trade and a letter. Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
Well.
Hey, I've seen that one before.
Yep. Dear Mr. Lewis Avog, first off, I want to take the moment to say thank you for all the quality content you provide. Your videos have, on more than one occasion, brightened my day and helped to deal with stress in my life. I know you don't get this a lot, but thank you for all the hard work that you put in each and every week and beyond. Compliments aside, I seek only to let you know that you are appreciated. Thank you. Enclosed is the first and at the moment only volume of Death Vigil. Considering I saw your July 4th P.O. Box video, I'll say that it isn't porn. Haha. However, it was written and illustrated by the creator of Sunstone. I really cannot pronounce their name.
Stephen
Sejic?
Yep.
Or as he's known in DeviantArt circles, Nebezial. I hope you don't mind, but honestly, Mr. Sejic is one of my favorite artists and writers in comics at the moment, and I'd be thrilled if he'd use an opportunity to get his work mentioned by you. After I'd given up comics for a while, it was his art that drew me back in and got me interested in top cow titles like The Darkness and Witchblade, which in turn got me once again interested in the goings-on of Marvel and DC, whom I'd read in the past and loved, but had wandered away from with time, and if I'm being honest, more than a few stories that just left a bad taste in my mouth. Besides enjoying Mr. Sejic's art, I really also enjoy his attitude. He's funny, interesting, outgoing, and best of all, he's a creator that invests in his fan base in many ways beyond just hyping the crowd or selling a product. Indeed, he's the only people I can think of that is willing to put up entire books that he's created in order to get people to look into them and then trust that people are okay with supporting him and his titles in stride or freebies. That is a very good attitude. He often invests in people being interested in what I, for one, think are good stories instead of trying to make a quick buck with comic book sensationalism. Anyway, I've rattled on enough. I hope you enjoyed the book, Lewis, and with any luck, maybe you can use it as long box fodder. Well, P.S. I wish you and your fiancé the best, from Jodie Williams of Lakeland, Florida. Well, unfortunately, yeah, this is now our second copy of that, so sorry that you weren't the only one who thought of that, but hey, having 2 copies of Death Vigil will be nice. Thank you again for that. Thank you again anyway, because, it still looks like a very interesting book, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. Thank you very much. See, we got to start cutting these in advance just to speed up the time it takes to do this
better.
Stuff.
I think.
I'm just going to start cutting this one in anticipation of my next thing going on.
Looks like 2 here. Spider-Man Badrock.
I know about that one. I don't think I have a copy.
1A and 1B.
Which implies either alternate covers or the same comic. Who is that from?
And I totally did not look at the box. This was from Alex Needleman of Astoria, New York.
Well, thank you, Alex. Next I have a Do Not Bend from Eric Eaton, which I have now pulled out in anticipation. Extreme Hero. Extreme Hero.
X is huge.
Thank you very much for that. I don't
think my tower is capable of withstanding.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be.
I'm up to 3 feet.
And it's all
slowly jengaing down.
Oh, and it's Jenga'd over.
You have so much stuff.
So much stuff. I let this build up too long. I've been so busy with other stuff, getting ready for conventions and everything, and trying to fix the storyline, even though I'm still far behind, and I'm probably not going to be able to get it done by Halloween like I had wanted. Ooh, I might end up doing it as a separate Halloween storyline altogether.
Jeff Piet?
Let's go another Jeffrey Piet. We'll do another lightning round, just to add to the monstrous stacks.
That's now on the floor.
Again, this is why I'm asking you to slow it down a bit. I'm moving. I'm going to be putting all these back in the boxes you sent.
I don't even think we can leave the couch.
Oh, you can leap.
Hey, a letter.
A letter. I'll read this one.
All right, go for it.
Dear Linkara, enjoy the show and found some strange comics for you to possibly review. Found an odd Star Trek comics about Talos 4 during the DS9 era. There you go. The Amekami comic with a very female take on the DCU, where there are only female superheroes, some assorted long box fodder, and a bizarre entry for Miller Time. Also, I hope you look at that My Little Pony special I sent you, as it was a spin-off from an episode of the show where the cast was sucked into an equestrian comic. The annual was a story about the actual power ponies who exist in a universe based on the Silver Age DCU, with Marvel elements and Batman 66 references, making it an odd trip to read. So thank you once again, Jeffrey, for the very eclectic but interesting stuff here. Why don't you IDW Ghostbusters Get Real, where the IDW Ghostbusters meet the real Ghostbusters. Why don't you give me a stack and I'll
give you these.
Another lightning round here. 2 stacks.
There's more than that. This stack.
All right.
Here, I'll get the rest.
There we go. All right. Mindhunter! It's a trade, too.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Grim Fairy Tales 2007 Annual.
Transformers, the lady's name is Circuit Breaker.
Teen Titans Lost Annual. I actually have read this before. Basically, they meet JFK, if I recall correctly.
Buck Rogers, number 11.
Battlestar Galactica number 1. I actually have this already. I have not reviewed it. I should.
Another Vampirella.
Battlestar Galactica number 2. I do not have that.
From the pages of Kevin Smith's Green Hornet, Kato.
Poison Ivy, Cycle of Life and Death.
Oh, this looks amazing. Batman 66.
I've been meaning to read that. I've heard very good things about that.
Oh, man.
Venom Space Knight number 1.
Transformers, the official movie sequel.
Yay!
Megatron is dead. All hail Starscream.
Megatron has fallen over! Starscream is your new leader! Spider Women.
Frank Miller and David Gibbons, Give Me Liberty. American Dream.
Yes, I'll get into that in just a moment. Radioactive Spider-Gwen, which I have this because it's part of the Spider-Women crossover. Spider-Gwen is good stuff. And another Grim Tales of Terror for Jekyll and Hyde. Okay, here's the thing about Give Me Liberty. It's one of those books that people actually really recommend as one of Frank Miller's good stuff, especially because despite the reputation Frank Miller has for all of his female characters being prostitutes, this is about a black woman who leads a revolution in a post-apocalyptic future. It's very well regarded. I have never actually read it before. I've always thought I might end up putting it in the show, but we'll see.
Now you have it.
Now I have it.
Alrighty.
All right, thank you once again, Jeffrey. I think there's one more box from you buried under here, but we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, you
in
have
a bit.
extra side.
Yeah, if you want to start grabbing stuff from there, go right ahead.
I have everything on my side taken care of. This is my pile.
I'm starting to try to bring some of this stuff up so we can get ready for it. Yeah, we are almost done, believe it or not. Bloodstrike Assassin. I didn't actually read who that was from. Cyberspace Comics. Like, it's... Yeah, I think it's just like the complete run of Bloodstrike here. I mean, I might be wrong. Get another comic on standby. Yeah. I'll open this real quick just to confirm. Another box.
So many boxes.
Keep the boxes. I can use those for moving. Yeah. Bloodstrike Assassin. Bloodstrike Assassin. Bloodstrike Assassin. Bloodstrike Assassin.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Bloodstrike Assassin. Youngblood. No, I'm kidding. Bloodstrike Assassin.
And Pennsylvania DOT.
Thank you, whoever sent that. Yay, more Bloodstrike.
This one comes from Michael DeSantis from Orlando, Florida.
Oh, this doesn't actually look like it's wrapped up in paper here, so maybe it's not comics. Ooh, we got interesting stuff here.
Interesting. Ooh.
What do we got? What do we got? Cyborg! I do not have a Cyborg figure. But then again, I am not a big action figure collector, but it's always nice to have these for the background.
We do have a little note.
All right, read that off
Hi,
there.
Lewis. A few years ago, I was looking for a video review of Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Yes, that movie. Just to see if anyone else had a problem with the film, like I did. And I came across your crossover review with the Nostalgia Critic, and I loved it. And because of that review, I discovered not only you, but the Nostalgia Critic, Cinema Snob, Lupa, Nostalgia Chick, Phaelus, and others. And you have all made me laugh. And for that, I send you this new Teen Titans Cyborg action figure.
Thank you so much.
Keep up the great work. God bless. Michael DeSantis. P.S. When you saw the MST3K reunion show, what was your reaction when they riffed A Word to the Wives?
Not that surprised, actually, because they did a studio version of A Word to the Wives, which I actually bought and downloaded and enjoyed. They did different riffs than me, obviously, for that one, and it's one of those shorts that is very riffable. I'm not sure why my version is more in sepia tone than the one they have, and why it doesn't have the very brief epilogue afterwards. Not sure where they got their copy. Who knows? But thank you once again for the Cyborg action figure. I will put that to good use as background material for the show. I have another one from Mitchell Martinez, which means another note and more comics of dubious nature, or not necessarily dubious.
Good.
This is not bad. This is
Gem.
Gem and the Holograms.
Hi, Lewis. Enclosed are a bunch of movie adaptations. A Silver Age comic where Superboy and Lana become overweight. A Malibu comic where Prime and Spider-Man are somehow one. in the same, and a comic that was listed on the top 10 comics Marvel would desperately like us to forget. What else can I say but go nuts? Your fan, Mitchell Martinez.
This is the Gem and the Holograms comic, which, as people pointed out, is a breath of fresh air after that terrible movie. Vega is very much into this series, so having these is very nice.
To which Mitchell says, P.S. I included the first 2 issues of the new Gem comic book series for Vega. I became curious about the comic when I heard the awesome news about Kimber and Stormer, and when I saw Stormer's new and better look for the comic. However, after reading these 2 issues, I was reminded, oh yeah, I cannot stand that show. And the comic turned out to be the same for me. Unfortunately, still given your fiance's love for idol animes, I'm hoping this series plays into her interests, and I hope she enjoys them. 2, and this is also for Vega as well, when Vega can answer this. Have either of you read Batman manga Death Mask that came out in 2008?
I have not. I know of it. I have not actually read it. And PSSS, which is post-script.
Like in the movie, the Daredevil comic features him killing Joe the Hack Quesada.
Let's do another lightning round with these.
Right on.
There was a gem one, of course. You go next.
The shadow. Ooh, I got a couple shadows. How many shadows do I have?
I have 2 of them.
I got 2 shadows. Wait, 3? 3. Nope, 3. 2.
Adaptation of Superman 3, which I have the adaptation of Superman 4, so that's nice to have this.
I've got a couple Darkman here. I got 1, 2, and 3.
So, tie-ins to the movies if I decide to review those. I have Adventure Comics featuring Fat Superboy. Oh, the Silver Age.
The Daydreamers. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like Howard the Duck.
Hulk, the official movie adaptation.
Is that the Ang Lee version?
I'm guessing the Ang Lee version, considering it's just Hulk.
Prime.
And this one, I actually already have Daredevil, the official movie adaptation. I want to do more movie adaptations, just because because you know, I like doing those. I've gone through all the Star Trek movies except for the 2009 film, so that'll be fun.
Oh, another Jonah one.
Another Jonah Seaman.
Do you know what this means? More ponies.
More ponies. How many more ponies, if any?
Wow.
Zecora, and I only know that this is... Oh, dear.
Have a lot of Digimon cards.
Digimans. I only know this is Zecora because in the Pokemon Omicron Let's Play, we have named my zebra Zecora, Zebstrika, except for the fact that that Zecora in that one is male and this is, female.
We got a letter. Dear Louis and Vega, congratulations on your upcoming nuptials and moving into a new home. Best wishes to you both. My sister-in-law is a wedding photographer and she loves to travel. I can put her in touch with you if you like. I'm a longtime fan and Patreon sponsor of Linkara, and I've watched several of Viga's YouTube videos, having been introduced to him through his crossovers with the Nostalgia Critic. Since then, I've watched all his videos several times, and my favorite online show, tied with SF Debris. Have you two ever thought about doing a collab?
We've never officially talked about it before. We'd like to. He just cameoed in my Star Trek Voyager #1 review.
I saw from your Twitter that you were at the RiffTrax MST3K reunion. I watched it from New York and kept an eye out for you, but sadly didn't see you or your Tom Servo.
I was in the end credits. They showed me in the background in a group shot at the end of with Vega taking a picture of me.
Perhaps they'll see a glimpse of you in some other RiffTrax events so I can tell my brother, hey, I know that guy.
I'm in the Sharknado credits as well.
I thought you were actually in the Sharknado movie because we were close.
Yeah, because we were close in the front.
Yeah, I could see you.
And I was in the end credits again. And of course, they showed me outside with my Tom Servo because at that point I was the only one who brought a Tom Servo for that one. For the reunion, obviously everybody brought their Tom Servos.
Your show is simply phenomenal, entertaining, thought-provoking, laugh-out-loud, hilarious, and when it needs to be, very heartfelt and sincere.
Oh, thank you.
It's greatly affected my views of comics and entertainment, and helped get me back into comics after a long absence. My shelf is full of great comics, many of them first recommended to me by you. Jamie Reyes's Black Beetle, Birds of Prey, Booster Gold, and others. Some of them that don't even start with the letter B, like Kamala Khan's Miss Marvel and Technis Imperative.
Good choices.
I'm waiting for a spot to open up for a Patreon review, although I'm torn about what I'd ask you to review. Currently it's bouncing back and forth between JLA Avengers, IDW Transformers like All Hail Megatron or Megatron Origin, or the Duckwing Dark series from Boom Comics. Are you familiar with any of these?
Yes, I am, especially the Darkwing Duck series.
Enclosed are 3 packages for the 2 of you, which we've
opened at least one of. I don't know if we opened... Did we open 2 of them?
Oh, wait, no, we opened all of them.
Oh, okay.
Those are the huge pile right there.
See, there's a bunch of Digimon cards here, but then one Pokemon card, a Scyther. Also, I'm pretty sure that's a
Titan AE.
Titan AE trading cards. Okay. Is there anything in there about that?
Well, I'll see if I can get to it. As a fan of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, I amassed most of the IDW comics, but since I've been swapping them out for the trade paperbacks, it feels appropriate to donate the individual issues to Vega as a fellow MLP and comic fan.
You know, this is exactly what I was worried about when I opened my own P.O. box and put it publicly, that people would just dump their entire collections on me.
Your problem now.
Yeah, apparently.
They comprise the bulk of the packages. It's the main series up through number 30 or so, plus the micro series and Friends Forever series.
Put this over here.
Hopefully the gift I left in the package will make up for it. For Lewis, there are some cards and a figure of the character he thoughtfully named his Blitzel and Pokemon Omicron after.
There you
Enjoy.
go.
The rest is a more random assortment of comics, as you have half.
Yep, let's do another lightning round here.
I wish I had more bad comics to send you, but I must be weird in that I try to use my money to buy good comics. Go figure.
That's such a weird idea. Why would you do that?
But hopefully some of the stranger pieces, Biker Mice from Mars, older Star Trek stuff, and Xena/Army of Darkness will be good for some chuckles. Mm. Plus there's a ghost story of sorts in the new X-Men comics for Longbox, although I'm missing the 3rd part, which I'm confident you can find online. So for my final thoughts, I greatly enjoy your story arcs. Thought I'd share one thought during your encounter with the King of Worms. It first appeared that he only had one arm. I thought that was a great character design, making him asymmetrical and creepy, though I later spotted his other arm.
That was you.
That was me, trying to keep the costume on because it would fall apart.
Well, we put that together right before filming.
Yeah, it was like, 15 minutes or so before?
Just about, yeah. Which I'm so glad it turned out so creepy and cool it did.
No, I remember our creative thought process, which was, he needs nets, let's put nets over him. How about tubes? How about here's another tube?
Well,
put his mask sideways. Turn it this way.
There was a thought process for some of this stuff, which
was all panicked though.
It was all panicked, yes, because I didn't have anything solid, but there were things that I knew I wanted to do. One, the mask I wanted to make off of the ghost from Pokemon Red and Blue. The tubes was because I just watched Alien and I decided to look at art from H.R. Giger and dude loves his tubes. And the netting, the idea behind that was that he was that he just kind of become decrepit from rags were supposed to be covering him, and that's the best we could do. And yeah, I think the other thing with the arm was you wanted to give him kind of a unique character thing, I think is what you said at the time.
Was that, or was I trying to hold the tube up? Because I thought one of the tubes was coming out if I moved my arm.
A bit, yeah, but I didn't care that much about it. Okay. It was more at the time you were trying to think of something interesting, so you said maybe his arm doesn't quite work the right way anymore.
Yeah, well, I thought it was just kind of holding it at an angle and kind of twitching. That it just seemed just odd and robotic in a way that it was just something's wrong.
It was rushed, but there was thought put into it.
I look forward to your future reviews. Best wishes. Sincerely, Jonah Seaman. Thank you, Jonah.
Thank you, Jonah. Let's run these. Freaky Creatures, number 1.
Free Comic Book Day, Transformers, and G.I. Joe.
Army of Darkness / Xena Warrior Princess.
Ooh, I got some Batman Detective Comics. Got Batwoman, more... just the 2. Hey, Batman Arkham Asylum.
Xena Warrior Princess / Army of Darkness.
Biker Mice from Mars. 2 Biker Mice from Mars.
Some Star Trek Next Generation comics, including this guy who was from a comic called Allegiance, and Star Trek / X-Men, which I reviewed years and years ago.
Oh boy.
And one other one with... Sorry, go ahead.
Lone Wolf.
And one other Star Trek Next Generation comic there.
Ooh, War Crimes, Civil War.
Yeah, it's not good.
Was I teased by the cover?
Yeah, it's Civil War. It sucks.
It made me think it was good.
Star Trek / Green Lantern: The Spectrum War, doing that in September, and I think this is the first issue. I need more issues of it, but we're on our way here because we got the first issue at least.
New X-Men.
And I think that's everything out of that
Academy
one.
X. Thank you, Jonah.
That was a Jonah one. Let me find another box here. A lot of these are boxes remaining, so we're probably going to have a lot of...
Oh, wait, I've got another Jeffrey.
Alright. Let's do Jeffrey one last time. Actually, I think I have another Jeffrey one here, too. Okay, let's just lightning round these last ones together. Box. There is no escape. Try to. Oh, yeah, that box. That box has seen better days. You can get rid of that. It said these other ones. I got
in the pile.
Whoa! Oh, we got some. Interesting stuff in this one. Okay, some of this is definitely for Vega. We got a Sailor Venus. Well, I like Sailor Moon too, but I'm pretty sure it's meant for Vega.
Yes.
My Little Pony. Blind boxes. Another Star Trek ship.
Oh, we got comics in there, so we'll split up.
So we'll split. We'll do this in just a second here. We'll both do.
Spider-Girl.
Damn it, man! Let me catch up.
Catch up! I've got like. Oh wait, we have the same pile. Never mind.
We both have piles. Supergirl. Adventures of Supergirl, based off of the TV series.
Transformers animated Cartoon Network series.
Supergirl of the New 52 series.
Ninja High School.
V.
Ooh, hologram. Universal Soldier.
More V. A lot of V. I've never actually seen the original V miniseries, which I really should.
Twilight Zone: The Shadow. I think you have like 7 of these, don't you?
I actually have.
They're right there on the floor.
You know, it's funny that they sent me this because the thing is, I was waiting for issue 1 because they got my comic store got shorted. I had to like order it like 3 times in order to finally get the order through, and now you just send me the damn thing. Young Justice 1,000,000.
Thor. Now with more Hemsworth.
I think this is the remaining. I have the first 2 issues, but I think Jeffrey sent me them before. The rest of the Babylon 5 comics. I'll be getting more into those in the next few years.
Transformers Generations.
Yeah. Spider-Girl versus Spider-Man.
Ooh. Kitty Pryde, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Another Spider-Girl issue. I think there's a few Spider-Girl issues here. There we go.
Yeah. Speed Racer featuring Ninja High School crossover.
Mr. Mxyzptlk versus Superman is a weird thing here. Mr. Mxyzptlk, the Mad Magic from the 5th Dimension, does the last thing you'd expect in his running feud with Superman. And they've changed up the logo, so I'm not sure what the hell is going on there.
Another comic of She.
Supergirl from the pre-New 52, the really awful series. That was also this was not very good, unfortunately. They tried to salvage it, but the damage had been done.
Nope. Death's Head 2.
Snow White versus Snow White.
More Death's Head.
Robin Hood with a Y, and it's a woman.
Ooh, I saw that one in the other thingy.
Supergirl with Bizarro Supergirl.
Glory.
Oh. And 2 issues of Marvel's Transformers, including Headmasters.
Here, have half.
Oh dear.
Oh, that looks promising.
I have this first issue here. This is Jenna Jameson's Shadow Hunt. Well, it's not really porn. It's a thing that she promoted heavily back in the day.
I gave you all the porn.
It's not porn. It's just,
Spider-Girl.
Jenna Jameson, so they encourage it. I actually have the first issue. This is the rest of the series.
More Grimm Fairy Tales: The Jungle Book. I don't remember this version.
Flash! Savior of the universe.
Is it?
Flash Gordon.
Cool. Silver Sable and the Wild Pack. It's really silver.
I think that you have, no, you actually don't. I need some more.
Okay. I have a Transformers.
Yeah, Transformers, Deviations. Not sure what the hell the deal is there.
Soviet Super Soldiers. This could be good.
That's interesting.
Glorious Russia. Justice League, Gods and Monsters.
I don't think I've ever read that.
More Vampirella. Ooh, Avengers. All new, all different. Wasp.
I have the 4th issue of Species, the adaptation of the movie.
And now, Swords of Sorrow.
Sword of Sorrow. That's a Gail Simone pen comic. A crossover between all the various like Vampirella, Deja Thoris, and Red Sonja. It's supposed to be really good.
All right, we are trapped, and yet we still have more to open.
We still have more to open, but we're really running low now. We are really seriously almost done here.
Getting there.
Here, why don't you get that one?
Another Lone Star Comics.
Yeah. I'm going to open this one in anticipation. I'm really looking forward to almost being done here. Again, this is probably going to get split into... It's... Okay, I was wrong. This is another Jeffrey Piet one. It's a different packaged one, which would confuse me.
You know, next time I'm back down in Dallas, I should check out Lone Star Comics. Shout out to Madness Comics and Games. Plano. That's nice.
He sent me a whole bunch of things. I'll explain this to you after you've gone into that.
Did he print out the internet for you?
He printed out the internet for me. I'll get to that in just a moment.
Just that. This is an episode. Oh, extremely
Youngbloods. It's a parody. It looks like
Youngblood.
an image making fun of itself.
All chibi and stuff.
Dear Linkara, enjoy the show. Send some comics you might find interesting to review, including DC Comics' new Girl Comics line, along with some other licensed stuff I found odd. Also, I wonder if English is not your first language, because and a neat fact about VR Troopers on what it started as a solo series for Jason David Frank called In Cybertron. I know about that. Focusing on a single hero with a technological theme instead of a team of heroes with a virtual reality setting. This talks about the pilots for that. Now, here's the thing. He printed off the VR Troopers Wikipedia page. Okay, thank you, but, I know how to use Wikipedia. You didn't have to send this, thank you. And, okay,
Ponies.
and pony drawings, not like...
Oh, no, it's the Sparkle Cannon.
The Sparkle Cannon, Dr. Hooves, Spinky Pie. Now, apparently this is all the pony stuff we've been waiting for.
Ooh. You have games.
From GOG. I don't know.
Good old games. I can tell you about that later.
I'm not sure how to download that. The ROM special cover. Thank you for all this. It was not necessary, but thank you.
Thank you.
There you go there. And let's do one more of these.
Save these for later.
A lot. So many books. So many comics you sent me. Please limit it for next time. There's so much, and I don't have very much space. So much stuff. Oh dear, so much.
Your
stuff.
movie is gonna. Your move is gonna be so.
All right, the Transformers wrestling issue. I remember this.
Possible quickie entry.
I think someone actually given this to Blake Stone, Aliens of Gold.
Oh,
yeah,
no, it's the manual for the game.
Yeah, it's but the thing is, the manual is also in comic form. I've got another copy of that on a shelf somewhere.
We'll put this with the rest.
Transformers, Optimus Prime, Power Master. There's a lot of Transformers.
Free comic
Marvel
book
comics.
of ROM.
Number 0. I knew I was going to get that. Gem and the Holograms. Number 1 again.
DC Superhero Girls. I think we've seen this cover before.
Yeah, I think so. We do too. Batman 1 million. I don't have that. I actually don't have much of the 1 million stuff.
Oddly Normal.
Cloak and Dagger. Looks like them fighting against Mephisto with Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, so that should be really cool.
March.
Real Life Comics presents Healthman, the AIDS Crisis.
Ooh, that's 80s.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Civil War 2.
Trade or sell in Pennsylvania. No, I'm kidding. It's just trade or sell. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's just part of the thing that he got from the thing here.
Oh, it is. You really had me at Pennsylvania.
I know. Secret Wars 2099.
Captain America.
Grim Fairy Tales Steampunk, which is Robin Hood with that.
Camp Midnight.
Planet of the Apes and Star Trek The Primate Directive. I think I actually already have this.
Junior Braves of the Apocalypse.
Venom Space Knight, number 5.
Ooh. 4 Doctors. One Doctor Who.
For a free comic book day, very nice. Star Trek Starfleet Academy for the 2009 series.
The Stuff of Legend.
Hey, I was just saying the Star Trek, Green Lantern, the Spectrum War, the first 3 at least. Unfortunately, we don't have the rest of them, but it saves me money to having to buy the rest.
Or Sonic.
My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Friends Forever.
Suicide Squad.
Spider-Verse #1.
Oh, it's comic book.
Help the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund to defend comics for Free Comic Book Day. You know, I appreciate it, guys. You probably shouldn't send me Free Comic Book Day stuff, because when I go to my comic book store for Free Comic Book Day, which admittedly I don't do that every year, I should, I'll probably get the same things already, so just for the future. The Haunted Mansion #1. I've never actually been to Disneyland, so I've never been on the Haunted Mansion before, but, you know, I hear good things. DC Comics Bombshells. I do not have any of these. I should really start reading them, because it's supposed to be really good.
Summer Blast.
The Wacky Raceland comic. I am not as familiar with the Hanna-Barbera stuff as others, but
this is far not.
Yeah,
wacky.
it was a thing when it was announced.
Oh, actually, this is Hanna-Barbera.
This is all the Hanna-Barbera stuff. They basically rebooted them for DC. Some of them are still goofy. Others are gritty reboots.
Yeah, this is Mad Max meet Wacky Racers.
You probably don't have to send me any of the Boom Studios Power Rangers comics, because Boom Studios is just sending them to me anyway, because I'm part of the Power Force. But thank you for that anyway. I think this is a variant cover than the one I have. And Ghostbusters International. I don't have this, but so thank you very much for that. And I think that is it for Jeffrey Piet.
Yep.
We'll see. Maybe there's something else in here. But thank you very much, Jeff.
How's your pile doing?
We're getting down there. I think we got everything off the ground. I'm going to double check here while you open that. Thank you very much, Jeff. Just so much. So much. Slow down. I'm going to be swimming in comics by the end of this. I'd like to not do these every week. Oh dear, it's another pile.
Hey, packing peanuts.
And packing peanuts. So, you know, that's exactly what I needed right now.
Oh wait, it'll do much more of that in November.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Hey,
I'm so glad you're moved back
I
here.
did not have any of that this winter, and it was amazing. Would you like this pile?
Yeah, we'll take that. Still gotta open this. Is it just bagging boards?
I think they're bagging boards.
Just empty bagging boards, okay, thanks.
And a post-it note that says...
I don't actually bag and board my comics. I just end up taking them out.
All 2 mega set.
Thanks. I just end up using them for ninja-style dancer speak. Yeah. Okay, so much smaller pile, which, you know, helpful to us. Not really much of a pile either, because it's Youngblood. I'm guessing it's all Youngblood. Special Collector's Edition Youngblood.
That's a lot of Youngblood.
That is, yeah, it's all Youngblood. It is all Youngblood. Every freaking issue of Youngblood. It's always...
You own it.
I'm going to have every single issue. Is there anything buried under here that I have not opened yet? I don't think so. Okay, let me open up this one.
Just have that. We got a couple.
I have a couple of things here, but I think we're almost done, and those are going to be really easy. Because, I mean, check the down there just to see if there isn't anything still on the ground. We're almost, we are like 3 away from being done here. This is a pile. Oh, there's a note too.
You are going to want to take a video of the pile.
Oh, me, oh my, help me. It's PayPal thing. Okay, so from Daniel Pugsley. Thank you, Daniel. What do we got? It's probably going to be Youngblood, knowing my luck. Like the remaining half of Youngblood issues. Everything is Youngblood. These last 3 things, even though they're DVDs, are going to be Youngblood.
What would you prefer, more Youngblood or travel information on Pennsylvania?
I don't know anymore.
Now I have to figure out how to open this.
It's all the same. Youngblood is Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is Youngblood. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can comfort me, Star Trek ship.
For a second, I thought you were going to go the Combine Harvester route.
I got a brand new Combine Harvester, and I'm so sorry I've taken you away from your life for this.
I have no idea what's in these. I thought I was opening it, and I made it into two. It's like I'm attacking slimes.
Da, 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 da. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I got 28. It's Youngblood! Damn! It's naked Riptide Team Youngblood.
More Team Youngblood.
I mean, I guess I should be thankful. It's like they saw those episodes where I hadn't ordered the book in time and I didn't have a copy. So it's like, no, that's never gonna happen again. You have everything. All of Team Youngblood. Okay, it's all Youngblood. Every Youngblood.
This is what 2017 is. This is the year of Youngblood.
I don't want it to
You were gonna lose so many subscribers.
No! It's all Youngblood. There is nothing but Youngblood.
No escape.
And there was no lesbian porn. I was promised lesbian porn.
Well, we still have like 2 left.
Oh yeah, they're gonna send me actual porn DVDs. Oh, it's actual porn DVDs.
Don't get your hopes up just yet.
What is that? What the? Why? Why did you?
Barbie and Princess Power.
Just let me see the note.
Oh wait, here. Is this the one? A gift for you.
Hi, Lewis. Enjoy your gift, but first cringe. Say, and discuss whether or not superhero Barbie is relevant to your interests. I will say it does not suck too badly, and it impressed me. From Chris Palmer.
Barbie in Princess Power.
What?
Superhero cat, because reasons. Just, here, let me give this to you so you can put this in your PlayStation 3 to watch this. Get some music.
Thank you. I'm not sure why you said that, but okay. I don't know what life is anymore.
This was your idea.
This was my idea. Why was this my idea? What do we have here?
Don't ask for things.
What the fuck?
Do you want me to show this?
Show it, because I'm not saying it. Was this for Brad?
Oh, look, it's spelled backwards on the back. Oh, wait. Actually, backwards.
What the... By Adolfo Wheeler.
Well, I got 4 stars.
From the Crenshaw Tribune.
Tribune.
I don't know what words are anymore, because someone sent me this.
Winner of Best Film at the LaForge Film Festival.
Was this for Diamanda Hagen? Was this for Kyle Cook? Why did you send me this?
Ooh, there's a quote on the back.
A transformative work of art defines what a motion picture means by... I'm hoping this is not misspelled. Joseph Rossifano.
It's Joseph.
It doesn't say Joseph, it says Joseph. Joesph.
Dude, haven't you figured out that misspelling words is cool?
Why did you send this to me? What is this? Is this the lesbian porn?
Your wishes might come true.
You know, at least Barbie Princess Power is superhero related. I get that. I was, I'm just half kidding about being confused why they'd send this to me. What is this? What?
You've been ramped up to 11.
Open the damn last one. It's gonna be like the sequel to this or something. What? What?
Electric Boogaloo.
I'm going to put this in my DVD player, and it's going to be like, no. What?
Are you sure you want to watch this? Hey, it's a t-shirt.
Yay!
US 1.
Oh, that's sweet. It is a US 1 t-shirt. Obviously, probably handmade.
Yes.
Hand painted.
Would you like the last letter?
I will take the last letter, and you show them the other thing they sent me.
Tokyo Pop.
Dear Mr. Lewis and Carl Lovehog, I must commend you for your constant diligence in crafted new, heavily scripted videos at a nice and flowing, more than a week. It must be very difficult at times, especially with the temperamental nature of computer, especially video editing programs. A very frustrating task indeed. Watching your show, I started with your Homestuck review, since I read Homestuck, rest in peace at the time. Got me into comic books. I always found comic characters to be fun, but I never lived too terribly close to any comic shops, so I never went to get into reading comics. And has gotten me into many different interesting series, such as Think Tank from Image, Gotham Academy from DC, Invincible from Image, and Blue Beetle. I got all of the US 1 issues to enjoy the stupid awesome, and it keeps one-upping itself. You have a lot to look forward to in that series. I know I do. You may recognize, or may not, you hear from a lot of different people and get a lot of letters packages, my name from your PO unboxing back in June 10th, 2016. I sent you the Blue Beetle t-shirt and the Amera manga Shark Knife. That title is just plain awesome, and the concept of a fortune cookie-powered superhero living in a Chinese restaurant is that sort of stupid awesome, like US 1. It is. I guess I repeated myself with this package. I started making t-shirts like these because I personally wanted a Blue Beetle shirt, yet I couldn't find a Blue Beetle t-shirt, unlike Superman, Batman, etc. The Amera manga Dark Moon Diary has an artist who lives in my hometown, and he, Brett Uher, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, used to be the manager of the comic shop that wasn't an hour away from my house before it closed down, leaving me to drive an hour just to get to a comic shop. The genre is a neo-vampire shoujo-style story. Not my manga, not my genre, but the art's pretty. Might do well for long box. And I do want Brett Uher to get more attention. There's 2 more Dark Moon Diary books, and Brett Uher has his own book that he wrote and did art for called Daemonology, which I cannot find more copies of anywhere. Anyway, as a final statement, I must apologize for being too overly verbose in my letter. Gee, I'm long-winded. And I wish you have a more than fantastic rest of your day. I will now because you sent me a US 1 t-shirt, and that is pretty damn awesome, if I do say so myself.
Makes up for the last one.
Makes up for a lot for whatever the hell this is.
Pretty self-explanatory.
I guess so. So, that was this PO unboxing.
Wow. Wow.
We did not get any lesbian porn. I'm actually very surprised by that. You know,
how do you know that's not
this
it?
very well might be the lesbian porn. It's in like a black case. It's not rated. Maybe it's for Vega. It's distributed by Kunaki. So this is a print-on-demand disc because it's made by Kunaki, and it's the service that I use to make my DVDs.
Deep breaths, man.
US 1 t-shirt. Yay! Anyway, this has been PO Unboxing. I gotta clean all this now.
This is something.
Bye.